Here's our beautiful captain. Show it there. Hey, Chakra! Oh, Kosek. This is our beautiful captain model. I'll even bring him up here for... Yeah, Leviathan time. So, I do not like this fucker's head, so we are going to be using a different head for him. Because fuck that head. Anyway. Alright, let's get this party started with the first clip of a new model. The first clips are always the most exciting. So essentially what we do is that when we clip something out, we shave it down. So that way there's no little cut marks. The model is a bit smoother after we cut it out. There we go. That's better on that side. What about this side? I mean, when I see a model with no helmet option, well, it seems like he's doing a Headless Horseman chapter. A13 and A12. Okay, so you're A13. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I am very excited for these Terminator models. They all look so fucking beautiful. They're to scale Terminators, and I love that so much. And Lord, Terminators are supposed to, like, tower over even regular Marines. These things are supposed to be massive. And now we finally get that, and I'm just... Oh, so exciting. Such an exciting prospect in time. Triple hex destroyers. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, it'll go on like that. Excellent, excellent. Get in there, my sweet boy. Oh, fits like a glove, children. Fits like a glove. Each shot 36 times an opponent's first turn as they bundle my lads all together. It's extremely funny. Had to make this hard for myself, didn't I, chat? Excellent. Got it. Got it. That should be flat enough. You sound a bit far. I'm not that far away from my mic. I'm this far away from my mic, so like either you need to turn your shit up or because like I'm not far away, and if I get closer, I'm gonna peak the mic, which isn't good. Yeah, Sarah was in my video today. She was just hanging out in my office, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just shoot around her. It's fine. I don't want to shoot her out. She's just living her life. She's just doing what she wanted to do. She's living her best life. Best cat. Best cat in my life, anyway. Are you okay, woman? It's more like, are you okay, Dad? She's seen me way worse. Shit. No. Damn it. Where'd it go? Oh, God. Where'd it go? Chat! Where'd he go? Oh, no! Chat, I genuinely do not know where he went. That is not good. There he is. Found him. Whew. Almost lost my cool there. There we go. Excellent! Ow. Fuck. Excellent, chat. Excellent. The captain comes along smoothly. Leviathan box looks neat, but I don't play NIDS, and for Marines, I'm waiting for Imperium Magazine to finally start in Quebec. Imperium Magazine? The hell is that? Also, it's Quebec Day. Cool. First stream, enjoying it so far. Hey, welcome to the stream, buddy. You know those magazines with a couple of minis are painting them? Oh, those things. Why are you waiting for that? Push to fit! Push to fit! For some reason, we get them 2 years later here. Alright. Probably see if this is actually going to fit in there. Nope, this helmet's not going to fit. Shit. Ah! Bear with me, chat! I gotta go scrounging. Scrounging my work! Will do. Maybe you will. We'll see in a hot minute. Ah. We will see in a hot second which one works. We will see in a hot sec. I'm actually going to play some tunes in the background. Don't mind me. Hold on. Because, like, you guys just shouldn't, like, there should be a little bit more than just, like, me. That's a little bit better. Have you tried modding your figures? I found it's a big thing in the figure building community. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is I'm actually trying to mod my figurines a little bit. I'm trying to change the head on the Captain Terminator, because I hate exposed heads. It makes no tactical sense for why you should have an exposed head in the middle of combat. Oh, that is much better. Much better. Hey, Advanced Wars! I know this one. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! Fits perfectly. Isn't that cool? I would have done a regular Terminator head, but we don't have another regular Terminator head just lying around. And the Terminator heads in this box do come with 6 heads, but one of them's an exposed head, and I refuse to do that. The head is negotiable if it has a hood. Better. Do Necrons have had gambling or sports? We know they know the concept. We know that they know the concepts of sports and gambling. Have they had them in their empire? Most likely. You can't expect everyone in your society to be the perfect soldier. That's unreasonable. So yeah, they most likely had, like, their own, like, version of sports and everything. What those sports were, we don't know. And we'll never know. Because GW isn't very interested in expanding Necron lore that much. Outside of, oh, they were the powerhouse millions of years ago. So, Casino Tomb World. I don't think we'll go that far. They're very macabre. They're very, Necrons are very depressing in that way. Well, Chazan did make a museum. Yes, but that's not a casino. He's keeping it because he's a kleptomaniac and a collector of history, as he admits himself. That's why Xandrek is the best. I don't remember which one Xandrek is. Is that the one with Alzheimer's? Excellent! Turbine's done. There we go. He would have looked much better with a Mark III, in my opinion, but, like, that's just me. I don't have steady access to Mark IIIs. Orkin did once say obsession is what helps some higher Necrons stay sane. Yeah, like, when you're bored out of your fucking skull, you tend to, like, want to find some things to keep you sane, so that way you don't go insane. There we go. Yeah, baby, that's nice. That's a sick-looking Termy. This is a sick-looking Termy. Like, this is how big Terminator should be. I don't have the NIDs. I split this box. I split this box with my friend, and he got all the NIDs, I got all the Marines, because I'm boring as fuck. Sorry about that. Nice model. Thank you. Very happy with these guys. GW, your artists have done an outstanding job with this. Like, geez, these models... This model looks really, really good. Like, my god. This is a beautiful model. I need to take a picture of this. Sick. Yo, I never noticed the Gengar on the back. He's been there for like years. Gengar's been there for years, dude. He's living his best life. I got a similar model one of these days. Always been interested in them. Right now, Leviathan goes for about $300, but the reason why it's so expensive is because you get that hardcover book, over 368 pages in that book, along with 72 models, 25 Marines, 57 Tyranid models. They're all new, all brand new. And you got mission packs as well. Comes with missions. Yeah. Which is this nice little deck box here. And models that have yet to be released outside of this box. That won't be released for a long while. Next, we'll build him his retinue, because I think Terminator does not need to be alone. Yep, Terminators are up next. Oh, pretty cool. Yeah. Honestly, these models look really, really good. Granted, this Terminator Captain in the box is supposed to be Captain Agerman for the Ultramarines. He does not have to be, though, if you don't want him to be. Agerman is always supposed to be like the generic captain for people. Boss. How you doing today? I'm doing all right. We are building models. Sorry, texting the wife. Oh, chat, you know damn well that when these Terminators come out in, like, their own separate boxes, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna be so greedy with these things. Blood for the boss god! No, I don't want blood. Blood's icky. It gets everywhere. And, like, it's really hard to get out of clothes, guys. I know that someone like Korn doesn't care, but last time I checked, Korn isn't a very cleanly person. Do Nekos work, boss? What about Nekos? First Terminator done. Just thought I saw my cat. Could have swore. I'm going crazy. I am just going crazy. We do have that Neko right there. Hi, Neko. How you doing? D12 and D11. And this Neko have job. Oh, shit, you got a new job? Where are you working now, Neko? Oh, this is on such a weird angle. Okay, I think I got her. Not new, just a normal one. I saw the comment asking is Neko's work and I work hard. Yeah, no, you do. It's very rare that I see you nowadays, but when you do, it's always a good time when I see you. Sometimes you're like a Where's Waldo kind of a thing for me. It's always a treat to have you. Yeah, your stream starts when my job does most days, so I try to watch like videos. Aw. I'm sorry I live where I live. The time scale sucks here. Oh, this is Fire Emblem Fates. I may be silent, but I'm still never far away. Like a cat! Like a cat. Always watching all... I'm always watching announcer of games. Always watching. You forgot to file your paperwork last week. By the way, the reason why I'm not gluing these on right now is because I want to be able to take the arms off when I paint them. Another Terminator done. God, these Terminators are just so good. I love Terminators so goddamn much. Just some of the best models, honestly, for Space Marines. I just... Peak power armor for me. Like, design-wise. So if Boss is Ross from Monsters, Inc., what does that make everyone else? Tasty. I feel like this is also Fire Emblem. Hold on. 231? No, this is Breath of the Wild. My bad. I'm an idiot. But actually, no, because I never played Breath of the Wild, so I'd have never heard the song. Which we do have Tears of the Kingdom now. I just need to get off my ass and play it. It's also Phoenix's game, so like I don't want to take that from her. Sorry that like the stream's very chill today. When I do building, it's like very chilled, relaxed, all that kind of stuff. And I'm sorry if it's not like the energy you guys wanted today. It's a relaxing Saturday evening. And in a bookstore, I found a cat butt magnets. Also, she'll be good. I like Chill. I also need to remember that it's summer. And that, like, there are other things to do than come and watch me. And that's very hard to admit for some people, is that, like, people are just busy. And sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. Not everyone can make it, and that's okay. Those who do make it, just makes me appreciate you guys so much. Hey, I listen more than watch. It's better than radio. Aww. Well, I have been told I have a voice, I have a face for radio. But boss, the outside is people. I'd rather watch a great boss like you than go outside. Yeah, but like there's a few people in the server that enjoy people outside the server. That's perfectly okay. I mean, if we ever get like all 200 people in the server to like come and watch, that'd be sick. Next turn me done. If that happened, my message would disappear into the cheat sheet, into the chat seed. Probably, but I also got people asking when I'm bringing Dave the Minion back. I Where do I put this? I don't know how to bring Dave and Boss back. I don't. And that is a struggle for me. And I don't want to be caught doing the same thing over and over and over again. Because, like, how do you continue to make a bad guy who's technically the good guy and his minion who basically is the most competent person you'll find on the planet funny over and over and over again? How do you do it? And I know a lot of people are just like, but it's funny. Yeah, but you're not the one sitting here trying to think of the jokes. Jokes are not easy to come by. I could easily make fun of, like, modern day events and stuff. And Boss and Dave are just really hard characters for me to think about. Because the whole idea of them, the whole fathoming of how they work and how everyone else around them works around them, how the heroes work, how their world works. No, because that's dumb. That I do not find characters being dumb to be good ideas. That's just boring. Now, not everyone has to be a genius, but, like, I don't like the idea of just using someone's ignorance and stupidity as a, oh my god, this song sucks. I don't like using people's ignorance and stupidity as a laughing thing. If that makes sense. And I ran Franklin into the ground, in my opinion. Like, I think the peak of my joke was that he raised an entire village by accident. And I'm not talking like a village of the dead, I'm talking about, like, he raised the fucking houses. What if Dave has a minion? No, because that's dumb. I hate love triangles IRL. I hate them. I hate triangles in general. I do not like them that much. Oh, but they could be an intense source of drama. Or, they could be annoying as fuck, and I hate them. I do not like the one-upsmanship of a three-man dynamic in that way. And plus, like, everybody who suggests things to me is kind of missing the spirit of Dave the Minion and Boss. Guys, Dave the Minion and Boss are my way of venting my politics. They are my way of screaming to a void and trying to get a laugh out of that screaming. Like, going out of their way to promote a hero they like over the modern day hero that is very corporate. But they prefer the guy who's real. Oh, because at least he isn't beating them up for money. Sure, there was that funny little revenge plot of against Blue Orchid that Dave went on. But that was also frustration about how people can be too controlling. And then they don't like it when control's taken away from them. So when Dave intentionally went out of his way to be annoying as fuck because he was mildly inconvenienced by his hat and his journal being taken away, it's malicious compliance in a way for me. He was doing everything evil but halfway. Like, him half-assing jobs for the good guys was him showing, like, I'm just going to annoy the crap out of you till I get what I want. Malicious compliance. And that he personally went after her. Like, knew her weakness and everything. She's OCD. While also pointing out that you don't need a fucking sledgehammer to get what you want. Okay, what about origin story for Boss and Dave? Dave's origin story is that he's a college student. He was a college student who was very successful, but in our modern world, he can't do shit. He couldn't find a job that would accept him because they either need 5 years experience for an opening level job, or he just didn't study for what they needed him to do. And that's extremely frustrating for someone like Dave. So he was doing like several jobs at once, and then he ran into Boss, who had like all these traps set and everything. And when you watch that first video, you can tell like I hadn't found a voice for Boss yet. Like, he was just the standard kind of bad guy, until like later on I decided that like, oh no, this voice isn't working, we should try something else. And I did try something else and made a more maniacal, but also like more friendly in a way as well. Like, the maniacalness is very, very friendly. Are we missing a head? Where's 37? Oh, it broke off. Okay. Thank God. I didn't lose it. But yeah, like, that was Dave's backstory, and that was the first episode of Dave the Minion. Boss, I've only ever described his backstory, and essentially, Boss is the idea of a man who got sick of the system because every time he tried to help, he was made out to be the bad guy. And that's essentially, like, in our modern world, thanks to stupid, bullshit, conservative policies and, like, propaganda, people who want to help... Fuck me. People who want to help are usually villainized in modern day society. And I'm not talking about, like, Elon Musk, because he's not wanting to help. He's a total fucking bastard. I'm talking about, like, the standard Joe who just wants to help people. And he's villainized for it, because as how dare you help people? Or, like, it's all in for the business kind of a thing. Oh, we'll help them if it makes us money. Period. And Boss wasn't about that. I believe in helping those in need above all else. That, like, education should be free. Healthcare should be free. Stuff that benefits everyone should be free for everyone. Why? Because we as a society benefit from it. We benefit from people being healthy. We benefit from people being educated. We benefit when people are happy, fed, and have a roof over their heads. This whole excuse and bullshit of, oh, we just can't help everyone. Bullshit! We can't. Bullshit! And that's essentially what Boss is. Bullshit, we can't help everyone. EVIL goes out of its way to fuck over everyone else that fucks people over. And that's why they're the bad guys. Because they go after the institution. They don't rob from the poor, they rob the banks. They don't go after people's bank accounts, they just go directly and steal from the banks. And then, like, so, like, they'll steal tons of property and then just give it all away for free. Through shell companies that they made. Proper housing for the poor. Sure, yeah, they committed a crime, they stole shit, but by EVIL standards and, like, moral philosophy, yeah, sure, we stole a bunch of this stuff from the bank. Good luck trying to get it back. And good luck trying to evict those hundreds of families we just helped. They're the bad guys because the system has said so. And Boss is perfectly fine with that. And now people are like, now people can also point out, like, well, Boss is rich, right? Yes, he is. But he goes out of his way to use the money that he has to fuck over everyone else. And then that begs the question of, well, what happens when there's no more rich people? He doesn't know. Hopefully, he won't have to do anything anymore. The second everyone is good to go, when we as a society push off these draconian ways of thinking, and that, like, oh no, it's a failure of the self if you go homeless. Or like you can't pay your rent on time. It's your fault, not your job's fault for not paying you enough. Or like, oh yeah, healthcare. Healthcare totally shouldn't. Like, healthcare should totally be paid for. Because, like, everywhere else that has free healthcare, nah, blood. Nah, blood. Those places don't work. They're fucking communist. They're fucking wastelands, even though they're perfectly fine. And it's fucking stupid. It it's also another part of it was that, like, how do I put this? I'm gonna turn the music off. It was also a way for me to vent about my family. In a way. Now, I love my family. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love my brother. And I am very grateful to them for a lot of things they've done for me. I'm very grateful for that. And to them. But my dad... Holy fuck. You know why I hate conservatism? Because of what it did to my dad. I'm watching this man who has struggled with mental health issues and depression and anger issues throughout his life. I'm watching him spiral. I'm watching him slowly fucking spiral. Because of QAnon conspiracy theories, the idea of the world being run by a select few families, and just like all this horrible shit that he listens from Tim Pool and everything. He literally said that, like, I truly believe that Elon Musk can fix the world. And I literally sat there listening to him as, like, he went on a stark raving lecture about how, like, billionaires are evil, yet he's declaring Elon Musk, one of the billionaires who is part of the problem, be a hero for like everything else. And these, like, everyone's evil and all this kind of shit. There's no middle ground anymore. Like, they just ruined everything. I'm listening to that. And sure, yeah, he knows that vaccines don't cause autism. But he's listening to the people that still say that. I've caught him listening to Tucker Carlson. And then there's my mom, who defended Daniel Smith, the person who wants to attack stuff that wants to hurt me, an autistic person. That believes that vaccines do cause autism. And never retracted it. Oh, but other people can have opinions too. Sure, but you can also be wrong. And you can't have an opinion about a fact. Facts are facts. World War II happened. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. There are still scars of it to this day. World War I happened. That's a fact. You can't just go up to a German and ask for their opinion and ask like World War I didn't happen. In my opinion, it didn't. No, it fucking did. We still have the scars today. And, like I said, I love my family. But a lot of Dave the Minion is me venting about shit that my family told me. To my face. And I have to sit there, smile, and bear it. And it drives me fucking nuts that I have to do that. because, like, everything I learned, everything, don't believe everything you read, always research, always get both sides, everything. I learned that from them. I learned the skills to go research, to go look into things, to listen from my parents, and they won't even do that nowadays. My brother just told me that they're losing 10,000 houses in BC. Looked it up. That's not happening. Instead, they're opening up housing, affordable housing, because the housing bubble is close to fucking popping. Again! No shit! And when I try to say, like, all these different ideas that can and will help, they just laugh me off or say, like, oh, you listen to Trudeau now? No, I fucking despise Trudeau. I think he's just as bad as the Conservatives. But guess what? He's not arguing for me to die. He's not arguing for my wife to die. He's just fucking useless. And I'd rather see that in power than fucking any conservative at any time. Because right now, modern day conservatism just wants people to die. They put on the veneer of pro-life, but they're not. They're pro-death. All they want is the rich, they're rich to get richer, and themselves to line their pockets while the rest of us suffer. There's a reason why when you look out to Canada right now, which provinces are having medical problems? Which provinces are having money problems? It's not the Liberal ones, it's not the NDP ones, and for some reason it's not the Quebec Québécois. It's strictly the Conservative provinces that are struggling to stay afloat. Strictly them. Our medical systems are failing because they keep trying to privatize it, so it's led to this horrible Frankenstein of a system that doesn't fucking work. They've gutted our doctors, so like all of our doctors have fled. All of them. Each and every one have fled the scene as fast as they fucking can. Because, at least in Alberta, they threatened to imprison some of them. Yeah, that happened. It's disgusting. To appease a bunch of fucking losers who lost World War II. They lost the war they started. They lost the war that they started. And the only war they started, they lost. And they're still trying to appease them. Modern conservatism is a fucking joke. A depressing, suicidal joke. And I've lost my patience. It's why I want to leave my home province. The province that I was born in. Because I'm fucking sick of it. We have people actively waving Nazi flags all over the province. Even in my hometown. They're waving them proudly. Proudly. They're waving the flags of murderers and killers. Racists. Proudly. And that's why I struggle to do Boss and Dave. Because what do I do that isn't just screaming at that point? How do I make this funny? It's not funny anymore. I don't know how to make it funny. Because I'm just sad. I'm sad about it. I genuinely don't know what to do. It's fucking sucks. I try to stay positive as best I can. I try. I really do. And I hate feeling sad and I hate feeling negative. But I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make Boss and Dave funny. Everyone's like, oh, well, you could do this. That's not what this is about. Dave and Boss started as this way for me to vent my politics in a safe manner that I wouldn't just start screaming. As well as venting some things about media that I hate. Or like I dislike. And like I appreciate when people are like, oh, well, why don't you try this? I know you guys are just trying to help. I know you guys are just trying to help. And I do appreciate that so much. But it's a lack of understanding about what that meant to me. What about Franklin? Just a funny idea that I don't know how to make funnier anymore. Boss and Dave is a really complex topic for me because my family has just made me sad. My family has just made me sad. And politics have made me really, really sad. And unlike a lot of people, I actually do have to pay attention. I have to listen to what is being said and everything, and I wish I didn't. I wish I could live in blissful ignorance. But I can't. I can't because I'm married to a non-binary identifying individual who the government won't even recognize as a person if they say that. And that's not fair to my wife. That's not fair at all. I have friends who are like me, where we have disabilities and we have to pay attention to the people that want to hurt us because they believe we're freaks and that we don't deserve rights or that we're leeches on the system, even though we really aren't. If your system can't accommodate, it's the system that's the problem, not the people who didn't choose to have the problem. And a lot of people don't know what it's like to fear every day. That these systems that keep you afloat, that help you day to day just to get by. One day, if one person says so, poof. Poof. All this help, gone. And there's no consolidation for it. There's no there's no way to fix it. It's just fuck you. And that's the worst thing. Is that, like, I get punished for existing. And when you're told that you're overreacting when your feelings don't matter on the situation, that you're just overreacting. How would you feel if you lived a life where no one would hire you because this up here decided to overdevelop? How would you feel if you weren't born with this? A hand or an arm? How would you feel if after a freak accident from your work because your work was negligent, that you were just told, get fucked? The people currently in power, conservatives in power, tell you to get fucked. Because you're not normal. You're not normal. You're not white. You're not straight. And you're not a male. I fit all of those categories, but this up here, might as well be a death sentence. I look the part, but I don't act like it. And I can lose everything. I'm already being punished financially because I'm married. I married the love of my life, and I got punished by the people that keep me afloat. I lost money. I lose money now. Because how dare you get married? How dare you be happy? We're taking some money off your, disability. Why? They don't make it, they make the same amount as me. We can barely afford this place. Too bad. Get fucked, is their response. All because I decided to get married. To be happy. No congratulation. No nothing. Get fucked, idiot. And that hurts. And that hangs over my head every day. And it's why I struggle to do Dave the Minion. Because when I think about it, when I think about my dad, when I think about my mom, in those ways, all of the humor just dies. It dies in my chest and in my throat. And that's not fair to you guys, I know. Because Dave the Minion is the reason where I am today. Me screaming about my politics in the form of a comedic duo of the ever straight, straight arrow, just deadpan minion with the eccentric villain was the reason I got popular. And yeah, that's why that's why you haven't seen Dave in Boss in forever. I tried doing a video where they supported the LGBTQ, and there was nothing I could do to make that video funny or not make you want to be sad. Because when I do things, I want you guys to be laughing. I want you guys to think, but I want you guys to also have a laugh. I'm not here to make people sad, and I hate making people sad. I hate that. Now, the world isn't always nice. It isn't always goody goody gumdrops. But, like, I want people to be happy. And I want to go out of my way to keep doing that. I do. Just until I can find a way to make Boss and Dave not depressing for me to do, they're on indefinite hiatus. And Franklin is just, I don't know how to make Necromancer funny. Ooh, look, joke about me raising famous historical figure. Oh, look, joke about Franklin disturbing his team again. Or like being sweet, and then that sweetness being like, oh fuck! I'm sorry, I didn't mean for the stream to get depressing. I really didn't. And don't be sorry. Please do not be sorry. It's a genuine question that people have, and I've always given the excuse of I don't know what to do. And it's true, I don't know what to do, but that's not the full truth. It's not. I don't know what to do, and then some, is what's the problem here. On the upside, Terminators are built. Ta-da! Ta-da! Terminators! The brand new Terminators are here, chat! They are here! Yes! With a teleport Homer! Yes! Big happy! Look at these beautiful motherfuckers. Oh my god, they're so amazing. These are incredible models. Incredible, incredible, incredible. GW, your art team has out-fucking done themselves by bringing the Terminators to a life-size scale and just making small little improvements here and there. I can't wait to see more of these guys in action. Like, oh my fucking god. These models are beautiful. They are just, they are wonderful. But yeah. Those are Terminators fully built. When they release the box, it'll probably be like $80 for 5. So beware of that if you want to get into Space Marines. One of our best units is a lot of money. And they are more effective in squads of 10 than they are as like squads of 5. And they will have more options later down the line that are not just the assault cannon from the Leviathan mods. Even though the assault cannon is a pretty good weapon, honestly. And I am just loving this Terminator Captain. I adore this model. This is a really fucking good model. This guy right here, really good fucking model. Painting him is going to be an absolute bitch. Because there is a Tyranid head that he's standing on. So I might pass him off to someone else to paint him. To get him professionally done. And like paint everyone else. But I am fully on board with this captain. Especially since like I replaced the helmet. Like I replaced the head with the helmet. Ah. Maybe I should go through my old TikToks and talk about them a little bit. Don't show me those wizards. So yeah, oh, nope. Get that big goal out of here. We don't have big goal anymore. These are all of my TikToks. Now, where's the last Dave the Minion? Dave versus Hats, I think, was the last one. Yeah, no. Dave and Hats was the last one, I think. And it was just a quick, simple one. I also don't know what happened to this blue hat. I don't know what happened to Dave's hat. Oh wait, no, there was a... Where's Dave?
You know, it just doesn't quite slap like the other one did.
Well, where the hell have you been?
Existing? Mostly.
Well, like, we miss Dave and Boss. Like, where have you guys been? What's been going on?
Okay, children of the corn, sit down. I need to tell you all something.
I was never Dave. I was always announcer of games. You've been fucking fooled.
Now that that's out of the way,
Dave and Boss are on hiatus until I get motivation to do this again. I've been having a lot of fun with the Malkador videos, and
Yeah, that was the,
you know, if you wanted my job so bad, all you had to do was ask. They made the new fighting game character trans!
just ignore him, tiny baby. He is absolutely insane.
I can't relate to that! This is such bullshit!
You know, it's an absolute tragedy. I have asymmetrical chest hair, and it's really bothering me.
It's not a she, it's a he!
You stay right where you are. We'll talk about your business soon.
The character's trans, get over it. That's what the creators wanted. Now shut the fuck up. They took a perfectly good character in!
They took a perfectly good character and changed it. That's what people do. That's what games do. They change over time. Get over it!
But it betrays the character!
You're not developing the game. You're not writing for the game. The writers dictate what the character is. It's not a betrayal of the character. It's
Raffle, what the
character
fuck did I
is
just say?
now.
What the
So you
fuck
mean
did I
finally
just
turn
say?
Master Chief into a woman?
We seemed pretty fine with it when Monty Ohm did it.
Well, that was different. That was a fan project.
Mm-hmm. So why is it fine there and not now?
Because it wasn't canon.
You know the people working on these games are fans of these games, right? Like, they're just doing the work.
But it's wrong.
Does her being trans affect anything about the game whatsoever?
Well,
Does it give her unfair stats?
Well, no, but...
Is it just God tier mode for this character?
Well, no, but...
It's a little bit of inclusive flavor. Get over it!
Why can't things be left alone?
Because society changes, and we need to reflect that change. You can either get with the times or go back to your rock-encrusted island Atari games and shut the fuck up. Oh, good. I've broken both your mind and your spirit. Now, if you excuse me... So I was thinking you could be paid in snuggles about, like, 10 food bags a week. That would probably be a good one, right?
Like, Raffle, I just told you why that doesn't work. And this is something else that bothers me. When I explain something thoroughly, and then you guys go and do it again. That is something that bothers me.
Oh god, where am I?
And then I tried to replace Dave the Minion with the Nerd Afterlife.
I'll be your host today, and this is my assistant, Gazzy.
Zogan Wog say you, nerd.
Oh god, I'm dead? Am I going to hell? What's gonna happen to me? Just relax, you're in the Nerd Afterlife. Now, before I start telling you more stuff, I have to go over your soul record quick. My soul record? Yeah, so I know where to place you so you get the most enjoyment out of the afterlife. Wait, so which religion was right then?
None of them are right. They were just a bunch of Zogan gates. Now, tell him his record.
Steady on. Now, it says here that you're a tabletop gamer. That's pretty impressive, along with a few other small things and a few bits of computer programming. Wow, you are just a nerd. Well, my hobbies kept me sane while I was doing programming work, so... Yeah, your record's looking pretty... Oh no. What's the oh no?
I can make it.
It's a code blue one,
Glad to have
isn't
you.
it, boss?
It would appear so, Gazzy. What's a code blue? It says here on your soul record that you preferred playing blue decks in Magic the Gathering. Specifically, control blue decks. Yeah, it was just my preferred playstyle. What of it?
You see, Yumi, there are two kinds of magic players. The good boys and girls in non-binary pals, and then blue players that go to hell.
Wait, so I'm going to hell just for playing blue? Oh no, there is no such thing as hell, but I am going to put you with all the other blue players. Wait, what? You see, it's just like all the other stations in here. Basically, I just put you with all the blue players so that you know what pain it feels to be countered every fucking time you do something. But only when I'm playing Magic, right? Yeah, totally. Gazzy?
Thank you for checking in the Nerd Afterlife. Be seeing you.
What about
What
the
does it
original
even
story for how Judge got to the
Fucking
afterlife?
blue players. Am I right, Gazzy?
You really
That's-
need to get over this petty grudge of yours.
I wanted to summon Abaddon one time, but I fucking couldn't! Okay, next soul!
Hi, my name is Ryan, and I don't want to be racist, but...
Oh, fuck.
It's gonna be a long week.
So, I need you to understand something. You don't always need to know where someone comes from. Sometimes the joke is funnier if I don't explain it. If I don't explain some things, it is
Oh, God,
just
where am
funnier
I?
that way.
Hi, welcome to the
Because it
Afterlife
lets
section.
your
I'll be checking
imagination
officer
run
today, and
wild.
This is my assistant, Gazzy.
I don't know about this one. He smells ripe.
The hell does that even mean?
Smells right. You'll get it soon enough.
So I'm dead. That is how that shook out. Now, I'm gonna go over your soul record quick.
I thought God was supposed to meet me here. I've been a good Christian all my life.
Sir, there is no such thing as God, there is only the afterlife. Now, it says here on your record that you're a Disney and Star Wars fan. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I guess you could say I was. Too bad Disney ruined everything, though.
I'm gonna have to ask what the hell you mean by that.
Oh, no, not anything like that. Just, I'm sick of the live-action remakes. They're bad, and they didn't plan out the Star Wars sequel trilogy that well. You know, that kind of stuff. Don't worry about it. I'm not that kind of fan.
Oh, that's a load off my back. Okay, so going through your soul record more. Oh.
What? What's wrong?
I told you, he's ripe.
You think Treasure Planet and Atlantis the Lost Empire are bad?
Well, like, I just didn't vibe with them, you know?
They are wonderful movies that deserve fucking respect! Now, I'm gonna send you right to where you belong. I'm sorry you're on fucking thin ice with me from now on.
You're not gonna send me to hell for this, are you?
There is no such thing as hell. Good day.
Wait, what?
Like I said, he was ripe.
Does that just mean someone I'm gonna have a disagreement with?
No, just someone who's gonna give you a bad time.
Well, send in the next soul.
The Little Mermaid can't be black!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna just label this one as a racist.
Oh, God,
I do love how I just put the pen on him. I do like that. That was funny. In my opinion, that was funny. Like, the whole joke here is that I'm making fun of different fandoms. And, like, all, like, the small parts in it. Like, Magic the Gathering. If you're a blue player, you're going to hell. Disney movies. Like, there's just people that are like, no, I think this Disney movie's the greatest. And then the second you say, it's mediocre, they go, heresy! That kind of thing. And it's also taking jabs at myself. It's supposed to be fun.
343 didn't ruin Halo, you're just a stingy bitch. Sending you off.
Bert, we're making record time this week.
Yeah, I know, the soul line's looking a bit, sparse now. Send in the next idiot.
So, that was intense.
Waiting in line?
Oh no, there were two Yu-Gi-Oh players behind me. They were arguing about one of them being a slifer slacker or something. I don't know.
Like, yeah, the whole point
Alright,
of Afterlife
Coach
Check-In
X,
is that
this
I
is
make
gonna
fun of
get
stuff.
personal.
We just kicked the addiction. Don't go back to Master Duel.
I'm a strong, independent dick who don't need no man.
Thanks for that. Let's go over your soul record and oh, you're a 40k player.
Yeah, well, gotta rep the tabletop gamers, am I right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, gotta rep the tabletop gamers. Right, Gazzy?
I mean, Orcs is the best army.
I mean, in your opinion.
Hey, don't knock the orcs. They actually did change 9th edition.
Yeah, and then got nerfed into the ground for it.
That's not saying much. 9th edition's just a broken edition. I mean, have you seen the dwarves? Damn!
I mean, fair. Okay, so going over your record a little bit more, and I'm not seeing anything that'd be a problem.
Yeah, of course. Just like the Imperium of Man, I am a flawless individual.
What the gawk did you just say, Yumi?
What? The Imperium of Man is the perfect government.
Becky, Get the manager.
Wait, what do you need the manager for?
Ah, yes, it appears we have a code Nazi. How you doing there, buddy? I'm gonna take you to your proper spot.
Why do you sound like the Clone High guy?
Don't worry about it. Where you're going, you'll never have to worry about it again. Have fun in the place we're sending you to.
You're just a bunch of liberal losers!
Thanks, Brady. Don't mention an employee 35. Now, I do have to say, you gotta stop putting people in the blue zone. It's getting over capacity, and we can't handle that much more.
Well, you tell those idiots downstairs to stop making blue such a competitive deck!
After shift today, you'll come into Pilates
Can we
with
make
me.
fan
Good
fiction?
day! Oh no, I don't like Pilates. Gazzy, you gotta help. Gazzy?
Guys, you can do whatever you want.
I'll never abandon you again, baby.
343 didn't.
Like, you can make whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you. If you want to make fan fiction and share it, go ahead. Just like, if it's gonna be not safe for work, don't share it with me. Because I don't like the idea of reading about myself and not safe for work stuff.
Man, the line has been so slow today. What the heck is going on back there?
I'm sorry. That would have been me.
God, this one is my
How did
favorite.
you hold up a line for 3 hours?
Just a good conversationalist. Gonna say, if you can hold up a line for 3 hours, that's a good conversationalist.
You can hear my
Multiple
Gazzy getting better
assault-
too.
Oh god, no.
What's wrong, boss?
This sick bastard's a game theorist.
I'll have you know that the theory community is one of the best nerd communities out there. Now, did you know that science is just Ness?
Cover your ears, Gazzy, or else this rabbit hole will never end!
I don't know, boss. Don't you think in Super Mario 3 that it's just a stage play?
Gazzy, no!
Gazzy,
Like I said, I'm
no!
a good conversationalist.
I know story and gaming conspiracies are fun, but look what you've done to my boy!
Come on, boss. It just makes so much sense. Why does Mario keep inviting Bowser to all these parties and kart racing things? I mean, it doesn't make sense if they're natural enemies.
It's not supposed to make sense! He's a fucking plumber, for God's sake!
He's a fucking plumber, for God's sakes! This video was made in response to a video that my wife was watching because she likes game theory. She likes MatPat. This is like just me making fun of the conspiracies in gaming, like the all that kind of stuff. Cause like some of them are fun, some of them are just really fucking annoying, and others are just really downright damn depressing, and some of them just make no sense, or you just like have to go with the logic of that world, like Mario being a plumber could still be a hero, kind of a thing. And genuinely, like, you can have fun conversations, like, theorizing shit. But, like, when it gets too far, it gets too far. And, like, there are some people I demonize in this. Like, the one person who said, like, the Imperium is the flawless society. I demonize those people because they're very disturbed. Because they believe something like the Imperium of Man is, like, the perfect government, even though it is literally in 40K showing you that it doesn't work, that it's bad, and like it will die one day. It's going to be a slow, painful death, but it's going to die nonetheless. But like when I'm just taking the piss out of something like this right here, I have not met a game conspiracy theorist who I fucking despise.
Which reminds me, how much does Mario make? He's a plumber, but he continues to be the only hero the Mushroom Kingdom can call upon.
I'm sick of you to your fucking theorist hole! Get out of here!
If we take gold coin...
You know, that was pretty rude to interrupt him. You know, if we just take the gold coin commercial from 1850...
One more theory out of you, and I will skin you and wear you like a raincoat!
That's just rude.
So the skin you and wear you like a raincoat comment was from Dragon Ball Z Abridged's crew. There's this argument that breaks out between I think Taka or Lanny with Kieran, and Kieran starts screaming at one of them, saying, "I will skin you and wear you like a raincoat." That threat, just when you say it in such the right way, is so funny to me. It is just fucking funny. Sorry, we're also taking a break from building because I want to talk about my TikToks.
No! Why would we ever open up a mushroom bar?
Just saying, mushrooms are pretty good for your health.
Don't you guys reproduce asexually through fungal spores?
Don't ask stupid questions. Oh look, the next person.
So this is the afterlife. Thought it'd be nicer. Sorry we don't have pearly gates. Alright, I'm gonna go over your soul record here quick. You probably won't like what you find.
Yeah, you can't be that bad with all the people who've passed through here before. Boss, what's wrong?
What the fuck is this? You seem to have found my genuine opinions.
What kind of opinion would have him like this?
Shao Tucker was right!
If I could move my legs, I'd be running and screaming for the hills.
No, seriously, think about it. He's a single father trying to raise a daughter and a big dog. By combining them together, he cuts that cost in half. And as well, he gets extra money from the government for his research grants.
I am an orc, and even I am less speechless.
It just financially makes sense. You should also check how I think Frieza is actually correct and that he should have turned Earth into a parking lot. A lot of alien species need extra space.
I have genuinely met some of these people. Some of them are doing it for shits and or giggles to get the genuine reaction of, other people truly believe it. This is someone who truly believes in that opinion. And, like, you should not trust them around stuff. Period. That's the joke.
You are absolutely fucking with me right now, right? No, those are my genuine opinions. Now, about Buster Calls from One Piece, I really think the government should be able to blow up whatever...
Sorry, I need to stop this. This was getting out of hand.
Where did you send him?
To the void of bad opinions.
I would have just sent him to the hole myself, but hey, you're a better judge than I am.
So you do admit that a fungus bar would be good?
For the last time, we are not gonna eat your fucking offspring!
Oh, come on. They'd be good. Meat drinks, they'd be.
No!
That was also a funny little thing, because God, who is your favorite character in 40K? Opinion still pending.
When did you get a new office pillow?
It's amazing what you can do when you can play to HR.
Do you think I could get a new couch?
Probably.
We'll talk about this later. New Soul, how you doing? Well, I'm pretty sure I died of a heart attack, so I'm not good. Not the first, and most certainly will not be the last. So, I'm gonna take a quick look at your soul record here.
We should really start a betting pool on that.
No betting while we're on the job, Gazzy. Well, come on. Gambling is pretty fun.
You see? That's what I'm saying. We should just be having some fun on the job and... Why do you look pissed?
So you're the fucker that made loot boxes. And damn proud of it. So tell me, when you sold your soul to whoever the fuck...
This was another fiasco with, like, gambling in games. Like, gacha games, all, like, the fucking loot box situations all the way back in, like, 2016 to 2020. All that kind of shit. Now, if it's just cosmetics and it's not harming the game at all, I'm okay with it because they don't add to the gameplay experience. But I also prefer if you can unlock those skins by just playing the fucking game. But, when gambling becomes the main essential to playing a game, that's not fun. I shouldn't have to pay to progress. If I bought your game, I paid money for it. I didn't just download it for free. I bought it. There should be no microtransactions in that game unless it's other content like DLC. And if it is DLC, if it's just clothes and armor, don't charge like $60 for it.
Fuck would buy it. Did you become as shallow as a kiddie pool or as a puddle? I'll have you know that I made companies billions by doing this.
And yet you still couldn't pay your programmers worth squat.
Yeah, so we're just gonna send you to the shallow realm here? This is entirely inappropriate. I demand to speak to your manager. The hell's going on? I was having some good times with my boy Brad. Boss, this is the guy who invented microtransactions. Oh, so this is the guy that basically got all those people bankrupt. Yeah, no, you're going to the shallow realm. I've done nothing wrong. Nah, blood, you purposely targeted kids. Fuck you. This is unacceptable. Thanks, boss. Don't mention it. You gave me the satisfaction of dunking that bastard myself. Thanks for that request. Now, back to Brad.
So is Brad his husband, or...
I mean, isn't it obvious?
$10 says he's a gay lover.
$20 says he's a gay lover, and they do it in his office.
I love working with you.
I also just like something that I like is that their relationship is not antagonistic. I really like that like Gazzy and Employee 35 get along. I do genuinely enjoy that.
Where am I?
Welcome to the Afterlife check-in.
Adrius? I have no idea who Adrius is. Yeah, no clue who that is.
You couldn't say it with a little more pizzazz?
You say it monotone all the time.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be the boring one. Excuse me, am I dead? Oh yeah, it says right here you were bludgeoned to death with a rule book. Oh boy, never heard that one before.
I mean, you just weren't looking in the right places.
Orc culture doesn't count.
Books are just for nerds.
You're a nerd. Now, I'm just going to go over your soul record quick. While you're going over that, can I see the Afterlife rulebook?
You can have mine. I was using it as a paperweight.
Cassie, no! Don't hand it to him!
Wait, why? I already did.
You damn fool! He's a rules lawyer. Yes, by studying this text. I already know all of your legal code. Nope, I'm not dealing with this! As stated in the rules at section 1.5 and how to handle a soul, you actually have to deal with this. Oh, God! And as stated in the same section, 2.8, you are to address all of my concerns. And what would that be? You're fucking dead! Well, that just broke Ethics Code 6.5. I'm mortally challenged, not dead.
When Doom Eternal came up with demon, the word demon is really offensive. We prefer the term mortally challenged. That was fucking funny.
For doing this right now. Nope, I am sending you to the realms of rules lawyers. Actually, in section 8 of soul placement, we have to have a 20-minute deliberation, and it's only been 1 minute 35 seconds of our conversation.
That was an accurate summary. That was an accurate call at the time.
Even take effect anymore.
This is why I say readings for nerds.
Well, maybe if you idiots actually followed rules and procedures, maybe you'd get a lot more done. 45, the line is held up. What is... Oh, God. By saying that, you just violated Rule 5, violating the No Gods clause. Ah, yes, I just watched you get banged in the head with a rule book the size of a TV. Now, I'm going to send you down to the rules lawyer section. No ifs, ands, or buts. Also, you've been using an out-of-date textbook. Gazgul hasn't updated his reading vocabulary in years.
Like I said, books are for nerds. And I'm not a nerd.
I demand a proper rule book. Chief to the rescue again. Don't mention it. Rules lawyers can kind of be annoying, except for the good ones that actually help you. Now, I have to help you now because he held up the line so long. Look at it. It's stretched past Uranus.
Oh, that's an ass joke. You owe me $5.
God damn it.
I don't know why I added in that last bit. I really don't know why I added in that last bit. That came out of left field. It's still funny to me, but it came out of left field.
Where did all these Christmas gifts come from?
There was a massive Christmas parade accident on Earth. We're getting overrun.
Employee 45, we're completely overrun in sectors 12 and 7. Please tell me you have some good news.
Sir, we're completely overwhelmed here. Deck 5 and 6 are completely gone.
Even worse news. The blue players have managed to get out in all the confusion. This is going to be a bad day.
It's not even mid-November yet.
Even worse news. The blue players have gotten out. I just like making funny situations worse. But like the situation only gets worse because it gets funnier.
But yet, where the hell did this Christmas parade come from?
They just don't stop coming. It's getting worse.
Cork and Mork, please save us. At least give Yorick back.
Alright, yeah,
It's
Yark
been
was
an
just
honor,
confirmed
gentlemen.
dead.
Now, to war!
Where did all these
Oh my god. Jesus, that was good. Which one was this one? Right. Right. Oh god, right.
You know, she's 200 years old.
And as we keep telling you freaks, prison's just a room you can't leave.
Yeah, no, it's the fiery pits for you, buddy.
They're just a bunch of brutes.
You know, with the amount of homophobes and pedophiles that keep coming through, I'm losing a lot of faith in humanity right now.
Ah, come on, boss. What about that tabletop gamer we talked to the other day?
He turned out to be a Nazi.
Yeah. What about that anime lover that you hung out with the other day?
She was a TERF.
What about Bob from Accounting?
Oh, Bob is an absolute sweetheart, does all the good work, and makes sick-ass muffins.
See, not everyone is terrible.
Bob's an employee, he doesn't count.
Hey, there's no line. Good job, men. You've done very well.
Question, why is my line constantly filled with horrible, horrible people?
Just the luck of the draw, I guess. Sorry about that. I hope this hasn't been a damper on your mental health.
Honestly, I've just been finding more material for comedy nights.
When the hell did you start doing comedy?
Last week, I told you about it and you completely ignored me.
Don't give him a hard time, Gazzy. You were swamped with paperwork. That's my bad. He missed the show because of that. By the way, very funny. Me and Craig laughed a lot.
Who the hell is Craig?
Craig is my husband.
I told you, wait. I thought Steve was your husband.
Steve and Craig are my husbands. We're in a gay polyamorous relationship. Nothing can stop me.
You owe me $30.
Do you take teeth cards?
I just can't win, can I?
Clever reference back to 40K on my part. Right, yeah, this is where I took my leave. Yeah. This is where I left.
Oh, darlings, let's get this party started. The hell is that?
I believe that's what's called a far-right incel, she who thirsts.
It looks grungy and weird, and why is it bad-eyeing all my trans folks?
They are miserable creatures, my god.
Are they a part of Zinch's realm?
No, my lord, Zinch will not take them at all, for they eschew knowledge.
What about Nurgle? They look like a Nurgling's ball sack.
They know nothing of love, so Nurgle never takes them.
What about that loser Corn?
Too cowardly, they run away at the first sign of challenge.
What a sad and pathetic existence.
They seem to also think that the Imperium is the good guys, my mistress.
They know someone as useless as them would be killed instantly, right?
Their world of illusion puts ours to shame.
Fuck, we gotta talk to GW. Oh, darlings, let's get this.
Ah, it's fun playing God. God, I make these kinds of videos in response to, like, shit I see online. Because, like, there's no point interacting with these losers directly, because all of them are, like, just batshit insane. And, like, there's just no point in engaging. A lot of the time.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't hear you over the stupidity. What did you say? With a lot of the new shows coming out, why are a lot of the characters black? Some of these are fantasy worlds. Why are they black? Because that's what the writers wanted? Well, it makes no sense. How does having skin color make no sense? It just doesn't. Yes, but having dwarves is so realistic. Having them eat rocks and shit is so realistic, isn't it? Well, yeah, because it's part of their world. Jesus fucking Christ, this alt-right pipeline makes people so fucking dumb. Hey, we're just being realists here. Realists over fiction. Stories that aren't real. Well, yeah, but one more word, and I'm tossing you off a building. Now shut it and listen. Unless you are trying to portray an actual historical event, you can do anything you fucking want with a story. You want your main character to be gay and black? Do it! You want your entire fictional world to be inspired by Asian cultures? Do it! It's the writer's world. They can do whatever the fuck they want. And if you're getting pissy at something like Lord of the Rings including black people, well, don't I have a fucking thing for you? Did you know that Gandalf and a lot of other creatures inside of Lord of the Rings can take any fucking form they want to? If Gandalf wanted to be a black man, he could have been a black man. Same with Saruman and all the other wizards, including the big bad evil guy. They just take human forms so that we can comprehend them. Even in Warhammer, Jagatai Khan is Asian. Vulcan is actually like coal black. Magnus is literally red in the skin. It's fiction. Writers can do whatever the fuck they want. If a story is written good, who the fuck cares? And guess what? Black people exist. Asian people exist. Mexican people exist. Different skin tones exist in this world. And if somebody wants to write with those skin tones in mind to help broaden the audience and help people feel included in their fictional stories, then by all means, go ahead. They have the power to do so, and they should be encouraged to do it. A story with a more diverse cast leads to so many other stories that can be told. And if anyone says otherwise, there's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out, you alt-right jackass.
People hurt me. All right, Malcolm.
You know what, Biggie? I'm impressed. 20 sons. 20 very genetically different sons. Very impressed with you. Thanks, Malkador, my best friend, person who I always listen to. I'm starting to try to name them too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of seems inhuman. I was thinking about naming one Jeffrey. How about that?
Jeffrey.
Well, that's just it, you see. I think some of the Primarchs should be girls. You know, get some testosterone out of the room. A few cooler heads might prevail. Just saying. you're such a kidder. When has a man ever fucked up in this world? Now come, let us go talk about making entire legions of men. Okay. Malgador, my favorite son along with 8 other of my sons have betrayed me. Who could have seen this coming? Man, someone should really pick up that damn phone. I don't hear a phone. Because I fucking called it, you emotionally repressed sleazebag. You know what, Biggie? I'm impressed. 20 sons.
It's
20...
always fun. It's always fun making fun of the Emperor.
I'm sorry, you want me to do what? I want you to talk to Lorgar. He seems to be having such a hard time adjusting to the Imperium and my way of doing things. Wow, you think being raised on a religious planet his whole life and then being brought into an insular Imperium would do that to somebody? Nonsense. He just needs to hear it from a really good man. And you are the man for the job. You just want to fuck around in the clown library again, don't you? Neither confirm nor deny. Good luck. Absolute fucking troglodyte. Hey, Lorgar, buddy. How you holding up? Oh, I am doing swimmingly, Uncle Malkador. Tell me, would Father like the heretics burned at the cross, or some other religious symbol? There's a lot to unpack there.
How do you deal with the religious nut job of the family? That's funny.
All right, Big E's a little bit busy today, so I'll be dealing with you two. Now, what's going on?
Dawn said I could not build a better fortress than he could.
Because it is true, Perturabo. You have no sense of building like I do.
Listen here, you little muppet.
Perturabo, if you wanted to build fortresses, why don't you just do that?
Because, Malkador, someone has to do the dirty work of the Imperium.
Which is why you are better at destroying my Lego sets than you are at building them.
I stepped on your ancient death ball one time and you don't let it go!
It took several hours to build half of it, Perturabo. Why can't you guys just, like, build fortresses together, you know? Like, team up like some of the other legions do. I mean, you're both good at it.
Please, this foppish gold fuck can't even build something straight.
And of course you would know how to build something straight with a pile of corpses going up and up and up.
Sieges aren't won with kind words, Dorn. Blood and sacrifice is what we need.
A bottle of wine is what I'm gonna fucking need for this conversation. Look, why don't both of you just admit that you're good at both things? It's that easy. You are literally the same goddamn person.
Me, the same as this golden prissy?
To be fair, Perturabo, you and I both have a fascination with building, plus a few other things.
Like what?
I may have done a massive social faux pas by reading your diary. You did what? Yes, for starters, he really likes artillery units, same as I.
What else did you read, Dorn?
Oh, you wish me to continue? Well, I am very impressed that you actually managed to find familial love. It is quite spectacular about how you feel about your sister.
Finish one more word.
I do not understand why loving your sister is such an aggravating thing. I, too, love my adoptive father. Dorn, I don't think that's the same love that you're referring to here. Nonsense. We all love the Emperor that way.
That's it! I'ma kill you!
And just like having the talk with Lehman Russ, it's my time to go. Big E's
So the reason why I wanted to do Malkador stuff for a little bit was because, like, when you read Malkador talking to, like, the Primarchs and Big E, he's just the most unimpressed uncle you could ever find, and it is the funniest shit to read. Hi, Fall Mate. Like, we're just going through, like, all my old videos here on TikTok.
Alright, who do you want me to talk to now? Could you talk to Mortarion for me, please? Like, every time I try to have a conversation with him, he just grimaces at me and gets all pouty. Wait, you actually tried talking to him first? That's a fucking first. Well, of course, but it just ends in arguing all the time. Well, if it's anything like everyone else, he probably has a good reason to be mad, so...
I'm sorry, you're pissed at him. Why?
The Emperor killed my adoptive father.
Well, yeah, your adoptive father was a necromantic bastard who kept torturing and killing innocent people.
I know. I fought him for years.
Then why the hell are you pissed at him?
Because he killed what was rightfully mine.
You're mad the Emperor saved your life.
He didn't save my life. He stole my kill and made me look weak.
You absolute fucking troglodyte. You would have died anyways if the Emperor didn't come and save your unhappy ass. You were dying from poisonous gas that was melting your armor. Tell me, how could you have won that fight on your goddamn hands and knees? Please, tell me, inform me how you could have won.
If my stepfather fought with honor, I would have beaten him easily.
You absolute stupid bastard. He beat you with the fart
absolute
kink. You couldn't have beaten him. He was cheating you.
He beat you with the fart kink! Oh my god. Holy fuck, that's funny.
The entire time, the Emperor saved your worthless life. Just be thankful you're alive.
Excuse me?
Zip it, you toxic edgelord. Now you're gonna go into that golden throne room, you're going to talk to your dad like a goddamn adult, and you are going to tell him how you feel, and open up about why you wanted to kill your father, and that you should have done it together.
Okay.
While you're at it, take a shower. Even Korak smells better than you, and he was raised in a prison his whole life and smells like brimstone. As for the rest of you Imperial citizens that keep watching this bullshit, the Discord is open. Get in there and support Announcer of Games.
I don't know if I did anything else with this. Did I do anything else with Malkador? Fuck. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Damn it. The Crazy Conspiracy, D&D class, Afterlife check-in. God damn. And then the No One Will Believe You series. Oh god, this is old. Jesus.
Command, Sector 17 is clear. I repeat, Sector 17 is clear. Copy? Alright, Command, I'll start heading back. Oh, finally I get to... Shit!
Hello, mortal.
I guess this is the day I made the Emperor.
Not today, mortal. Come here.
Did you just hug me?
Yes. Yes, I did, mortal.
But why?
Because no one in their right mind will ever believe you. Goodbye, mortal.
God damn it!
Okay, so part of this was not Aramis. This was a series that was requested by my boy. Why am I forgetting his name? Farva. Farva said that I should do a series like this, where like it's a guardsman or someone in the 40K universe being put through unbelievable situations, and I went out of my way to do it. And the entire idea is that we go through all 9 Traitor Legions, because like it just makes sense that way. And
Thanks for getting me off the front line.
the idea was that we slowly break
hell of
this
a
man until we get to the end with a big reveal.
I can understand that being a comms soldier in the middle of a battlefield can be a bit of a hard thing. You deserve to be in the comms tent at least. Yeah, well, thanks again, Greg. Speaking of, what's with the shots there? That looks like a very bad shot. Force will be walking right into the enemy. No, there's nothing wrong with that chart at all. But those are heavily entrenched positions. Our troopers are going to get slaughtered. I know. But why? Because, Guardsman, I'm an Alpha Legionnaire, and I have a secret assignment to sabotage this entire campaign and get your entire regiment killed. You're a what? An Alpha
yourself a Legionnaire. Keep up, Guardsman. Now, I did get a text from a friend saying that I should keep you alive at all costs. So that's why I brought you to the command tent. Your friend? Yeah, said he found a new playmate, so I have a reason to keep you alive. But why me? Because, Guardsman,
No one will
who
ever
would
believe
ever believe you? What is wrong with you people? Trust me, there's lists of problems with us. Would you like to go through them while your buddies are dying? Sure. What else is there to do?
my favorite one for these is this one.
You know, it might be negative 120, but at least the Imperial Fist built a pretty goddamn good fortress.
Yeah, I gotta admit, that's a pretty damn good fortress the Imperial Fist built.
Oh, come the fuck on, they got you in on this too.
It burned like a chemical fire to say, but at least no one will believe you.
You guys are such bastards, why are you torturing me?
It's either this, or telling cultists to march into minefields saying the gods will reward them.
I'm going inside that warm fortress, fuck you.
That's my favorite because of just how quick it is. And, like, I actually had, like, outside was negative 40 when I did that. So, like, I was actually freezing. Oh, God. This was done... Okay. So, fun fact. This was done at 5 in the morning. I was having trouble sleeping that night. And I got up at, like, 5 in the morning to do this.
What the hell is that? What? How's it going? What the hell do you think you're doing? Well, a rubric died here, so I came to collect his ashes. Don't you stupid bastards use, like, ritualistic magic or something to get your rubrics back? 1, not a stupid bastard. 2, stars aren't right, can't do it. You're only doing this because no one will fucking believe me, right? That and this is actually my job. What? The greatest lie Zinch ever told was the one where he told the truth. I'm going back to bed. Fuck this.
If you're wondering what that stuff was, I got cold sores. So, like, I had to wear that cream on my face. It was part of the reason why I was struggling to sleep. This was the
And
perfect
all of them
ending.
had something in common, like saying that no one would ever believe me.
Yes, the forces of chaos can be a little bit disturbing with their torture. I assure you, though, you are not crazy, Guardsman. Oh, thank you, Doc. No one else would ever listen to me. What was your name again? Oh, it's Conrad Kurz, the Night Haunter. The Primarch of the Night Lord's Legion? Yes, actually, everyone presumed that I was killed, but actually I went into the therapy profession. It's much more rewarding to help people. Now, shall we go into your family trauma? I get to keep the Astartes, right? Of course. Anything to help in the healing process. At this point, I'm glad no one would believe me about you. And I'm glad you sought help, Guardsman. I'm glad you sought help.
I do like that I did end this series on a positive note. I do like that. People were asking, like, oh, could you do, like, one with, like, Tau and Orcs? And that's not as funny. Because, like, when you think of Chaos in Warhammer 40k, they are the arch villains of, like, 40k. They are the main bad guys. And, like, you don't believe them doing these things to either improve themselves or, like, that they just like to fuck with people. And that's truly funny. I like stuff like that where you go out of your way to make something funny, whether by changing just a few things around or like asking a few general questions like, are there some Emperor's Children that genuinely don't like what they're doing? So on and so forth, that kind of thing. And it's just it's a wonderful idea in some ways, and just having that guardsman be the victim of all of it, but at the end, I not only give the Night Lords their character, I make it Conrad Kurz, and I make it that like he actually went out and improved himself. He made himself better at the end of the day, and I thought that was a good idea. Okay, so I'm done for the day. We built some models. We went over some stuff. I got emotional. So yeah, I love you guys very much. And I will talk to you guys on Monday.